to Transformational Connections with Kathy, where we explore the deeper meaning behind life's challenges and uncover the wisdom that leads to transformation. Have you ever faced a moment where everything felt uncertain, where you started questioning if you were really on the right path, wondering if all the effort, the ideas, and the plans were actually leading anywhere? I know that feeling, and if you're listening to this, I know you've been there too. But what if I told you that struggle isn't a sign that something's wrong? What if it's actually an invitation to something deeper? Today, I want to have an honest conversation about something we all face: struggle. We avoid it, we fight it, we try to push through it. But what if we looked at it differently? What if instead of resisting it, we leaned into it and asked, what is this trying to teach me? In this episode, I'm going to share a bit of my own journey, the lessons I've learned about struggle, and how shifting your mindset around challenge can completely change the way you approach your work, your purpose, and your life. So if you're ready, let's dive in. I remember a time when I felt completely lost. I had built a career, made decisions that seemed right on paper, but something inside me felt off. There was this feeling like I was supposed to be doing something more, something deeper, something that actually aligned with who I am. But I didn't know exactly what that was. So I did what most of us do. I pushed forward. I kept going, kept striving, kept checking the boxes. But deep down inside, I was still questioning, was this really the right path? Was I actually making an impact? And the biggest question of all, what if I made the wrong choice? That uncertainty became a weight. It made me second guess myself, doubt my next steps, and sometimes it made me want to just pause everything altogether. But something shifted when I stopped running from these feelings and actually sat with them. Instead of seeing uncertainty as a sign that I lost, I started seeing it as an invitation, a message, a moment asking me to pause and actually listen to what was going on inside of me. And that's when I realized uncertainty is not the enemy. Struggle is not failure. Sometimes these moments of doubt are actually guiding us toward our aligned path. Why do we resist struggle so much? Why do we fear uncertainty? The truth is, we've been conditioned to believe that if something feels hard, if we feel lost, it means we're off track. But the reality is, every single major transformation in life starts with some kind of challenge. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in the spaces where we feel stretched, where we're forced to reevaluate, where we are given the opportunity to choose something different. Here's what I've learned about struggle and uncertainty over the years. Struggle isn't here to stop you, it's here to prepare you. Every challenge is shaping you into the person you can step into for what's next. Discomfort doesn't mean you're failing, it means you're growing. Instead of seeing resistance as a roadblock, start seeing it as a signpost. The answers you're looking for aren't out there, they're already inside you. But you have to slow down and listen. Think about the last time you faced a major challenge in your life. What did it teach you? How did it shape you? And what would have happened if you hadn't gone through that experience? When you shift your perspective and see struggle as part of your journey, not something to avoid, but something to learn from, you start to reclaim your power, and that changes everything. So, how do we actually use struggle to move forward instead of letting it hold us back? Here are a few things that have helped me shift on my own mindset when I navigated uncertainty or challenge. Number one, reframe the story you're telling yourself. Instead of saying, why is this happening to me? Try asking, what is this teaching me? That one shift alone takes you out of victim mode and puts you into a place of personal power. The second one, get comfortable with sitting in the unknown. We always want clarity, but sometimes clarity only comes after we've allowed ourselves to be in the unknown for a little while. Can you let yourself be in the process without forcing a solution right away? And the third, trust that every challenge holds a gift. Even if you can't see it right now, there's always something valuable in what you're experiencing, whether it's a new perspective, a deeper level of self awareness, or the realization that you're capable of handling more than you thought. When you stop approaching struggle this way, something powerful happens. You stop fearing the hard moments. You stop avoiding change. And instead, you step into your life with a level of trust that allows you to move forward with clarity, even when you don't have all the answers yet. So here's what I want to leave you guys with today. What if you stopped seeing struggle as something to fight against and instead saw it as a stepping stone to something greater? What if, instead of waiting for the perfect clarity, you trust that even in the uncertainty, you're still moving forward? And what if the challenge you're facing right now isn't a sign that you're failing, but a sign that you're actually where you need to be? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And have you ever had a challenge that, in hindsight, turned out to be one of your greatest teachers? Send me a message, leave a comment, or tag me on LinkedIn or social media. I want to hear your story. And if this episode resonated with you, I'd love if you could share it with someone who might need to hear this today. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode as well. We've got some incredible conversations coming up. So until next time, remember every challenge carries a gift. Keep showing up, keep trusting the process, and I'll see you in the next episode.